Hello. So this is your daily for Thursday, March 5th, 2020. According to your energy levels, according to spirit around me, today I don't just have my grandmother, but I have Gabriela, and there also is another one around me feeling like Sam. So the messages that are coming from Sam, and mind you, it's a little harder for me to interpret everything from them because I don't get them as frequently. My grandmother's here constantly. Sam only comes once in a blue moon, and Gabriela stays in the background unless my grandmother allows her to come through further. So Sam is talking about, and he's going to speak in a different way. I talk more from a feminine energy, so Sam is going to more come from a masculine energy. So Sam has a lot to say about today for Thursday, again, March 5th. Sam talks about somebody putting up with unnecessary garbage, bullshit is what he's saying. Sam's also speaking about today being one of those days where you're feeling a little bit of road rage, or you're feeling a little bit of anger, or you're rushing and weaving in and out of traffic. Be careful if that's you. He's also talking about cops or 5-0 pulling you over due to erratic driving or erratic lane changing or improper lane changing. So just be careful if you're driving your speed today. He's also talking about stones and bricks and shoveling something. Somebody may be working in landscaping. Somebody may be working somewhere that has to do with asphalt or has to do with quarries or things that have stones. He's also talking about somebody getting a boat prepared for the water. Sam also feels like there's somebody who's wearing like maybe khakis and like a grayish top with a blue patch. That name looks like John on the patch. So if you are John and you're wearing blue khakis and a gray type of shirt, I want you to be careful with your hands. Apparently, maybe you're a mechanic, and he's wanting you to be careful with your hands. I think you're going to be aware that putting something up on a lift or jacking something up or, using a jack to bring something up, whether it's for a tire change or you maneuvering something underneath, maybe changing even the oil. Be careful that that jack is centered properly where it needs to be to support the balance that's required. Or it could be a little problem there. Danger, okay? Danger. Also see Sam smoking. It seems like he's smoking. So he's definitely walking around this garage, this warehouse. Also feels like the vehicle that you could be working on is white. I think it's white. The white vehicle that you're working on. Sam is talking today about energies in general. Feel like something gets smoothed over, or something gets excused, or something, if you got court, something gets excused, or something gets downgraded. Something gets covered up too. Be careful. So maybe you're trying to find the truth in a situation. Maybe you're trying to know something, see something, find something out, discover something, uncover something. Whatever you're trying to do, somebody's trying to smooth it over as if nothing happened. Hide something. Cover something up. It could also be a dent on a vehicle. It could be police looking for a hit-and-run vehicle. Or you could be involved in a hit-and-run. You could have been the victim, or you could have been the one doing the hitting and the running. But the police will track it down. So if it's you who's waiting to find out who did it, you're going to find out. If it's you who did it, they're going to find out. I'm also hearing about the energy today. Just a minute. Gabrielle's trying to come in with her message. I'm also hearing from him about the message for today. Talks about a dog in the yard on a rope, not a leash, not a chain, but a rope. It's rubbing. It's rubbing. It's causing irritation. It's rubbing. You need to put a collar on. You can't use a rope for a collar. All right. Daniela is coming in, and she speaks today about energies of kindness and love. She also says that there's somebody who's wanting to receive that from you. There's also a small child around you, especially air signs. Small child who's demanding or wanting, needing love, hugs, attention. If they do something that's, a mistake, an accident, or whatever, don't let it ruffle your feathers. Don't yell. Don't holler. Just say, you know what, it's okay. I'll clean it up. It's all right. You come on over here and you sit down and you eat this or you drink that, and I'll clean it up. So whoever that's for, okay? Don't holler today. Don't holler. Today's the day, air signs too. Keep your calmness. Keep your cool. Put things in order. I also feel like some of you may be experiencing some kind of pain. Some kind of pain or being uncomfortable temporarily. I also feel like some of you, and it's physical pain. It's not emotional, physical. For some of you today, she talks about driving through, or going through a drive-through. So a lot of you may be running and picking up medications at the pharmacy, going through a drive-through. I also see there's a lot of you doing a car wash today. I feel like you're definitely doing a car wash, a much-needed car wash. For some of you, there seems to be something with your right foot. That feels like a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sag. Something with your right foot. Something's not quite right, or I don't know if you have a blister, a callus, but something that's causing imbalance when you're walking. You can't step properly. Just going to throw your hips off because you can't step properly. For water signs today, it feels like the energy around you is, it gets complicated, but there's a lot of flirtations that come today. A lot of flirting. A lot of interactions. Definitely trying to get somebody's attention. Water signs. Either they're trying to get yours or you're trying to get theirs. Earth signs today. Earth signs, it feels more like earth signs that you are going to turn something around, or you're going to turn around and walk away. So you're either going to turn something around, change something, switch something, arrange something differently. Maybe even create a different arrangement. Could be flowers. But whatever it is, you're wanting to turn something around. Okay. In general, we're going to talk about the opportunities for growth and the potential for growth. I also feel like a lot of you today are wanting to sum something up or add something up. Some of you may be trying to come up with an amount, a total, a down payment on something, and I feel like you'll be fine with that. I also feel like you're going to make increments or payments, monthly payments on something. Some of you are trying to bring yourself from here up to here. But some of you know it's going to be a work in progress. There are steps to take, one step at a time. I also feel like this is very valuable information for a lot of you. Some of you may be, either you are a Sagittarius or you're dealing with a Sagittarius, but I do feel like things are going to go in a very positive way where the love is concerned, or lovers is concerned, or relationships are concerned. Some of you are being very stern or firm or loyal to a certain routine, certain behavior, doing your meditations, okay? Listening to your higher power, following your intuitiveness. Some of you are wanting to deal with people, this hocus pocus shit, hoodoo voodoo shit. I want you to not be so willing to take a risk. Don't play with something if you don't know how to operate it, okay? No matter what that means for you. If you don't know how to drive, you wouldn't get in a car and start it and put it in drive and go, would you? So if you don't know how to use a tool, don't touch it. Got me? Stay where your knowledge is. Okay. Don't switch lanes without your turn signal. Be careful allowing somebody to take advantage of you. Also, don't trust everybody. Okay? I don't, so you can't. Don't trust everybody. Sometimes people will come to you with a pleasant face or with a gentle way or an innocent view, but in fact, they're waiting just around the corner with that knife just to stab you. You know, you have to understand, whether it's your job, my job, or anybody else's job, there is people who get jealous. And they get jealous so bad that they would hurt other people, which I don't get. Which they would, try to knock somebody else down or knock somebody out of the race or, you know, do whatever at any cost to destroy somebody, to make themselves look better. Don't allow this person in. Don't ever show that somebody's affecting you. Don't ever show somebody that they know what your buttons are, where the triggers are. Don't ever give anybody that, because once somebody knows your triggers, once somebody knows if I say this or I do that, it's going to piss that person off, it's going to make them go crazy, and it's going to ruin their whole fucking day, and they're not going to be able to do anything. Guess what? Don't allow anybody to take and steal your joy or your happiness, okay? If people are trying to do that near you, to you, whether it's at work, whether it's at home, whether it's about your boyfriend, whether it's trying to steal your best friend from you, whatever it is, do not give any of that energy. If you feed it energy, it will grow. If you take the energy away from it and ignore them, then they'll go away eventually. They will go away. A lot of you tend to get very upset or worried about people that are not even worth your time. Those are the same people that I've been talking about. So just be careful of that. Be mindful. Being here on YouTube, there are plenty of riff-raffs or back and forth shit, or he said, she said, this reader said that, that reader said that. I don't do that. I won't do that. This is my statement, my testimony. I will never do that. I don't care if I like somebody or I don't like somebody. If I believe in them, I don't believe in them. I support them, I don't support them. It doesn't matter. What anybody else does is their job on YouTube, and it's none of my business. For those people that I do adore, love, and appreciate, I'll speak of them on my channel, and I've had many times for many different people. I have only 2 favorites, so when I speak of those favorites, you'll know. But my favorites don't have to be your favorites. Everybody has the right to their own opinion, right? So be true to yourself. Be true to other people around you. Never mislead or misguide anybody. You don't have time for bullshit, and neither does anybody else. So just keep it real. Not everybody's going to like everybody. Not everybody's going to agree with everybody. But I will say, you're going to learn this through either your job, through family, through a friendship, a relationship. You're going to learn this. You're going to experience this. If not today, on Thursday, then it will come on Friday. But somebody may put you up for a challenge. But all I want you to do is listen. Just listen. Don't comment. Don't reply. Don't respond. Don't change your facial expression. Just go right over it. If you're reading it, just read it and keep moving. Go to the next statement. Ignore it like you never saw it. Eventually, they will go away. They will go away. So, for air signs today, air signs, the universe is definitely trying to hand you some healing, some blessings, some love, some support, some encouragement. The universe is also trying to say, slow it down, take it easy, relax. Don't go so fast. Take the time to smell the roses, so to speak. Do something nice for yourself today, air signs. Alright? You've been around a lot of toxic people in the past. People that didn't support you, didn't encourage you, or weren't for you. But they acted like they were, but they were really against you. Don't feed that energy again. Let it go. Because now you're moving forward. I feel like with the Page of Wands, you're creating something new. There's a great new beginning coming. You have so many bright ideas. You are so encouraged, and you are definitely influenced by Source, by a higher power. You are truly blessed and favored. I also feel like you are going to follow what is truly in your heart. I also see a different side of you now coming through, which is the side that you usually don't allow anybody to see due to fear of somebody taking that away, or fear of somebody abusing it, or fear of somebody hurting you, or fear of somebody not being faithful or loyal. So with that being said, air signs, be patient. You're no longer going to look at what you've lost, but you're going to turn around and realize, well, this is what I have, and I'm going to build up from there. And guess what? Hell with the rest of you. So I love it. Fire signs. Fire signs, you're holding on very tight to your money, being careful because you know certain bills need to be paid, certain things need to be taken care of. So even today, if it is payday for you, you are going to make sure you put a portion of your money away for certain bills. Take envelopes, and for each bill that you have an envelope that you know what's due every month. And out of each paycheck check, do a division of how many bills you have, 4, 5, divided by the amount of money that you have, and put money in those envelopes. Also make an envelope for uh, personal needs, personal necessities, and also if you have to, every once in a while, you're going to treat yourself out to something to eat, and this is my dinner money, or this is my breakfast money, or this is my lunch money. Make sure everything has a place to be. And then you'll be sure, once that envelope's empty, you know, guess what? You ain't going out to eat no more. You got to figure something else out, okay? So try to create that for yourself, and you'll never go without a penny in your pocket, all right? Water signs. Water signs today is the Knight of Wands. So today, you may have a few people that you're going to deal with water signs. People that may come in and out of your life today, in and out of your front attention, meaning somebody who's going to ask you questions, somebody who may need you to help them, assist them with something. There's going to be another person who's going to want to hear from you or ask how you're doing. They want to know stuff. They're kind of a little bit nosy. So be careful of that, water signs. Okay? Earth signs. Earth signs, you're going to deal with somebody who is maybe older, somebody who is kind of set in their ways, somebody who may be in a nursing home, may live by themselves, they may be a parent, a grandfather, grandmother, whichever, is an older person who isn't asking for much. They just like you to stop by, take the time to speak to them, converse with them. You may take out the trash for them, something simple, but they'll be so appreciative of it. Take the time to stop by. It's somebody you haven't visited for a while. Or it could even be an older neighbor. Somebody you need to visit. Somebody could use just a hello. Okay? They feel very lonely to me, whoever this person is. In general, for today, be willing to share something. Whether it's share your lunch, whether it's, share your words, share your experiences. Be willing to share today. Some of you may be going to meetings where you're going to share tonight. That's a beautiful thing. A lot of you are going to be looking over things that have happened, and you're going to try to put the pieces of the puzzle together so that you can then decide how to dissect it and create a solution. Problems always have a solution. It's just up to you to put more energy into the solution than you do the problem. That's how you figure it out. There's definitely going to be some celebrations going on today. Whether you're going out for happy hour after work, have a couple drinks with a few friends, have a couple appetizers, go home, hit to bed early, go finish one more day at work on Friday, and be done with it. So that's going to be a very good thing. Very good thing. Some of you may feel like, it's just I'm going to work, and then I'm just going to go home, and then I really got nothing to do because you're playing that hermit mode. You're still in that victim mode. And as soon as you're ready to get out of that, let me know, and I will help you to get yourself on to the next track. So, with that being said, this is your daily for Thursday, March 5th, 2020. And I look forward to seeing you on my live. I hope you were able to get in on the special that I have for the $125 for a 30-minute phone reading with me. As long as you put your phone number in the payment, I am accepting, again, the first 10 people that get in on the PayPal. Anybody after 10, number 11 and 12, will be refunded back their money. So if you didn't receive a refund, then know that I definitely have your phone number, and I have you in between numbers of 1 and 10, and I will, in fact, schedule your reading very shortly, contacting you via telephone, maybe even via text message, okay? So with that being said, thank you all for being here, and I hope you enjoy the specials. I know a lot of people can't afford the regular rates, and I do keep my rates up higher to keep out, like, riffraff, troublemakers, problems, nonsense stuff. But again, I appreciate you, and for those of you who truly do need a break in the price, which is why I did that. So I hope that helps, and I look forward to speaking to you very, very soon.